I wasn't even gonna go down this road. I was gonna let this stuff go down the drain and just let it go by the wayside. We might do something on the Patreon on it. But Kelsey, Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, her bestie, they know each other. All of a sudden, here come the problems. Right? Megan Thee Stallion drops this song, what she calls Shots Fired, and she starts airing out her business with what's his name, Daystar, Tory Lanez, and then on top of it all, after airing out everything with him, she doubled down. She doubled down. Yep, she did. She went at Kelsey too and tried to insinuate like they were in cahoots and was working together, all to go against her and take her down. She's playing the victim role, and Rock Nation is sponsoring it. But people talk. In this industry, you gotta have connections. In this industry, you gotta know people, and you gotta have connections. When Megan was coming up, and I had the mixtape, the Tina Snow thing, and I listened to it, and I'm like, this is kind of hot. She has some lyrics to it. I'm like, this is alright. This could win. When I said that, other people was like, "Sino, you crazy. That's whack." That's what they were trying to say, that her project was whack and all of this. I'm like, no, it ain't. I can't even hate. This Tina Snow is hot. I'm like, I'm gonna make a video on it. So I made a video. The video didn't go nowhere. Nobody really saw the video. Nothing. All of a sudden, it was a problem. All of a sudden, it became a problem. Right? It became a major problem. So, she blows up. She goes at it with Carl, and you can see what's happening. Since she's been with Rock Nation, everybody around her is gone. She got rid of Carl, the person who believed in her, put the money up and did everything. Didn't want to pay Carl none of the money he was supposed to get. Talking about she was Rock, lied and made up all kind of things about Carl. And it was just terrible. And you could tell her character was on the line then. And y'all got mad and said I was hating on Megan because I took up for Carl. And I was like, no. Carl did, his deal is about, no artist in the world would get a deal like that from a major. No artist in the world. The place she at now wouldn't even give her that deal. He was telling the truth. He was telling the truth. Now, her best friend Kelsey just dropped a diss track called Bussin' Back at Megan. And we're going to go into that further a little bit on the Patreon tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm just unloading a whole bunch. So I hope y'all got the clips ready. Because we going in early. Now, here's a major problem. And I want people to understand this. The major problem is this. Megan forgets she has a past. And this is what happened to these new celebrities when they get new fame and they go up to the top, or they new it person right now. They forget the way they came up. They do. They forget the ride all the way to the top. They forget who they were before they got there. And Megan was basically what you would call a social climber. You know, they climbing on the back of people who's successful, trying to come up in the game. Now, when the City Girls was hot, remember the City Girls was doing their thing? The main one talking trash on the City Girls was Megan Thee Stallion. And then she get in their face, and then she all smiles and hugs, and you my girls, and all that. Oh, them girls, yeah. She support them. But everybody know how she was dumping on the City Girls. Megan couldn't stand them. Megan was cool with Nicki. When Nicki was her, like, oh, Nicki Minaj, that's my... Oh, I love Nicki and all this, and she know how much she badmouthed Cardi B. Teaming up with Nicki, all the stuff she was doing, she was badmouthing Cardi the whole time, dragging her. Dragging Cardi. And then, only now, she cut off Nicki Minaj, the one she loved, to go run do a song with Cardi. And all in Cardi face, and they whopping it up, right? All fake smiles and everything. Like you ain't been dragging this person behind their back since they dropped. You see? So now when you have a situation, like people will show you who they are. Kelsey, if anybody ever paid attention, didn't do anything in this situation. She did not harm Megan, and Megan knows it. Megan's trying to insinuate that she did, but not saying something. She wouldn't even take her best friends back. Tried to say her friend took hush money when she doesn't even know what happened. She don't know if that girl took money or not. What would she be taking money for? You ain't speak up on me. You didn't speak up for me. You have not picked up a phone and even talked to the girl even since the accident and nothing went down. You never got a conversation with your best friend. How weird is that? So before anything took place or transpired, you didn't even talk to your best friend. But you let the internet get in your head. If they talk bad about you on the internet, oh, you got something to say then. She's somebody who's new to this and not used to the fame. Tori had that right about her. She's reactive. If she feel like she's getting bad publicity, bad press, oh, she's got to react and say something quick. She's got to turn the narrative back around. Because once it was looking like, oh, people are starting to side with Tori, oh, she couldn't have that. She got to come out and do something. I need to look like the victim. I'm the victim here. Remember my foot? So this is the narrative in the game that they play. But like Kelsey said, I have been minding my own business. I haven't gone out there and made posts. I haven't said a word. I'm always responding back to some backhanded thing that you have done. Now y'all been threatening this girl behind her back for what? Because see, in the industry, this is what happens. when you get with a big major label, they tell you, you know, you can go to the top, but it's who you're associated with and who you surround yourself with. We're going to be surrounding you with some of the biggest people in the world, and they just don't want to be associated with everyone in your crew. You know, I'm not saying that you don't have to be friends with these people anymore. I'm just saying they can't all go places that you go. So they'll tell you and put it in certain ways, like, well, they were gonna invite you, but you know, you were with Tori. Oh, now Tori gotta go. Oh, your hairdresser's too ghetto. We have a new hairdresser for you. Oh, he's worked everywhere in France, Paris. You're gonna love him. He does everybody's hair. Oh, now the old hairdresser's fired. Uh, Kelsey, yeah, she's just too project, too ghetto, street. A lot of people don't want her around. You might need to get rid of her. Kelsey's gone. Now, now everybody who was around her when she basically started up, Carl, everybody, all them people are gone. Right? All of them gone. And now they could just start pouring the brainwash on. Start bleaching the dome. Right? This is how it works. She's not the first. And unfortunately, she won't be the last. But this is how the business works. It's a cynical circle that keeps spinning. But it's never landing in the right directions. So, unfortunately, this is what people have to deal with now. We have to deal with this, you know, this, I want to say cynical world, but this is, you know, the discipline that comes along with dealing with nonsense. When people use a tragedy for promotion, Rock Nation is using this whole thing to try to build up Megan. And it's terrible. Terrible idea, terrible marketing. The whole structure and the whole plan is ridiculous. Playing her as the victim card. Now let's review her album. Very, very disappointed in this album. This album is not a good album. It is not. And I'm not hating on Megan. It's an okay album, but it's not Invasion of Privacy. It ain't Cardi's. It ain't the Pink Print. You know, so it's a very diluted album. You could tell that there were other songs, or probably they got certain producers in here and made different type of records for her, and it just wasn't connected. This album is gonna come and tank. For real, it's been a nosedive. She's got a couple of songs on there that I feel that they could make videos out of, and you know, it'll do something. But there's nothing that's gonna really stick. I mean, she's making basically TikTok music. I was saying that the other day. I was like, this is a TikTok song basically. So I guess that's the new wave. But as far as the album, I'm very disappointed in it. I thought it would be a lot better. My ranking out of 4 stars, I give it 2 stars out of 4. It's an okay album, but you're not going to remember it. And the countdown, 3, 2, 1. What were we just talking about? Anyway, don't forget to hit that like button, man. It's your boy Carcino telling y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube seem to believe that's why all the stuff is not working, because you guys haven't hit the notification bell. Yeah, sounds really dumb. But do that. If you want to support the page, my Cash App is Carcino, Karceno. And That's it. Thank you for your time, man. We'll get up out of here. Come and get you out your hair. Oh yeah, you got 4 videos here if you want to keep the party going. I'm out.